Hey guys, this is Are You Ready For It? Government shutdown and debt ceiling. There are quite a few people that had asked about this a while back, and I apologize for not getting back to you sooner. I just wanted to explain this rather than go over it because nothing has really happened with it that I'm aware of, and I don't believe any continuing resolutions have gone through anything. What they're doing is they have to fund everything. They have to, because funding basically is for fiscal year, ends in September. So they have to do a budget for the following year. Well, since they can't ever do a budget, they have to do what's called a continuing resolution. And it's called a CR. And what that does is it funds everything until the end of the year. And then hopefully when January comes around, they do something about it. But that's kind of the idea. So that's what the continuing resolution is. The debt ceiling itself is actually a law that are on the books, and we have actually surpassed that amount. It's like 16 trillion some odd dollars. We are now in the 17 trillion some odd dollars. They did pass something earlier in the year to allow them to continue to pay things that are, quote, necessary to keep running. So that's kind of how they've been able to go past that debt ceiling. But they're trying to raise it in the law, period. Now, if the continuing resolution doesn't go through, what ends up happening is a government shutdown. This happened during the Clinton administration in the late 90s. It was 95 or 98, I can't remember. Happened for about 28 days. And what that does is it shuts down basically federal employee type stuff. Congress doesn't get paid, federal employees, cabinet members don't get paid. Actually, certain programs like trash pickup doesn't get paid if you have anything to do. Like, it's mainly hits like DC areas where a lot of federal type contracts happen. It really does not affect the public at all. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that at all, really. But anyway, the reason they would not pass a continuing resolution as easy as it should be is because the Republicans and some Republicans in the Senate and some Republicans in the House want to, quote, defund Obamacare, and they're not willing to pass any type of continuing resolution that will fund Obamacare. What the House did is what I showed you the other day. They passed a bill that in a way kind of prevents or delays Obamacare from kicking in until they basically put in a program that would prevent fraud. So that's kind of how the House did it, which is not a good way of what they kind of wanted to do. It's a different type of strategy. But the thing is the bill that passed in the House will never be taken up in the Senate. So it was more of, again, another statement. But it was a valid statement. I think it was important for the public to know what it actually was versus people standing on TV saying, well, the House, voted for the 41st time to, do something about Obamacare, rather than actually explain what the House did with Obamacare. So in the Senate, however, they have not touched this yet. They're actually going over some other bill about energy or something. So when this should be coming up, like I said, it has to be done by mid-October because that's when the debt ceiling hits. And then I believe September is when we basically, quote, run out of money, if you will. Well, not run out of money, but that's when the new fiscal year starts, is at the end of September. So they need to have some sort of continuing resolution to prevent anything from shutting down. I don't believe, but I'm not 100% sure, I don't believe it affects. Okay, well, let's start this because I don't want to redo this video. What they'll do is they'll pass a continuing resolution that will fund the federal government, the programs, not necessarily the people who get paid, but the programs that the federal government runs, like any of the, I want to say SNAP programs, Medicaid, Medicare, the paychecks to the military, Social Security, disability, things like that will get paid. So I wouldn't be concerned about that either. It's just a matter of them getting paid, really. So hopefully that kind of explains the situation, what's going on with that. Like I would show you documents, but I just don't have them up on my computer regarding the law of the debt ceiling. And that continuing resolution, I don't know if it even quite exists at this point. I haven't seen anything, but I haven't really looked because I've been busy. So if you have seen one or want me to go over it, shoot me an email. That would be, or PM, that would be awesome. Just because I am so busy and I hate not being able to keep up on everything. So anyway, this is Are You Ready For It? Don't forget to subscribe for latest government behavior and legislation. Have a great day, guys.